Hi guys, so we're back and we're still on day one. We played 6 games. We had that disconnect game 1, which is really unfortunate, but we've had 5 more games since then and we've done alright. We've had some really kind of sticky situations, but we managed to pull through. The team's doing really well and we're going to continue on now. Hopefully hop back onto the battle spot ladder. It's not the battle spot ladder though, it's the IC kind of ladder, isn't it? And we will see if we can find our next opponent. So we are playing in the International Challenge, the online April tournament, and we are playing a team of Tapu, Arcanine, Celesteela, Drifblim, Garchomp and Snorlax. So we have our first opponent of the day, our 7th opponent of the tournament of day 1. It's getting a bit confusing, all these numbers everywhere, but my opponent is running a team of Kommo-o, Decidueye, Mimikyu, Alolan Ninetales, Salazzle and Oranguru. So there's obviously Trick Room here because the Oranguru kind of is a Trick Room on with the Instruct. I'd imagine probably the Decidueye, the Kommo-o, maybe the Trick Room supporting cast there. The Mimikyu obviously can set Trick Room as well. I'm not very comfortable going with Taunt against either of these Pokemon because they're known to carry Mental Herb. But we do need to be very careful with how he kind of approaches. I wonder if see, Snorlax is going to be quite nice if we can get rid of the Kommo-o, because nothing else really threatens the Snorlax. So I think I might bring the Snorlax this game. So let's think. Definitely want Arcanine. Let's bring Celesteela, because Celesteela is pretty decent against this whole team. And let's bring Snorlax. Big bad Snorlax. Let's get into game 1 with Snorlax. Hopefully it's not the worst call ever, but let's see. So good luck to my opponent. I'm really looking forward to this game. First game we'll bring in Snorlax, and it's a new Snorlax set as well, and spread. So hopefully it shines through in this battle. So main goal number 1 is get rid of that Kommo-o, and then Snorlax can kind of come in and start doing a lot of work. So we see my opponent lead off with that Salazzle and the Ninetales here. Main reason I wanted to lead the Lele in this situation is to stop any fake out pressure from that Salazzle. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch in my Celesteela for my Tapu Lele, and I'm going to go for a Flare Blitz on to the Ninetales. Get it down to that Sash if I can. We'll probably see a Blizzard come out from it, or maybe even an Aurora Veil. And hopefully a Sludge Bomb into that Tapu Lele slot, which we do. And there's the Blizzard from the Ninetales. Both Pokemon taking that quite comfortably, and we'll get the Flare Blitz into that Ninetales, doing really nice damage. And no Sash, so bonus. Huge bonus. So we will take a bit of recoil damage from that. And everyone gets a round of heal. So, if that Salazzle was Focus Sashed, I wouldn't have thought it was. It's more likely to be Life Orb, I'd imagine. Because my opponent's running Hail, it kind of makes a lot more sense to run Life Orb with it, or a Z-move even. But it is putting a lot of pressure onto the Celesteela with those fire type attacks that it can just throw out. So we do need to be very aware of that going into this next turn. We'll see what my opponent brings in as his next Pokemon. I wonder if it'll be one of the Trick Room setters. And it is the Mimikyu. So that's Salazzle really protecting the Mimikyu here. But I'm just going to go for a Protect with my Celesteela, and I'm going to go for a Snarl with my Arcanine. Reduce the attack power of that Salazzle, and we'll break the disguise on the Mimikyu. So we see a Flamethrower come out from the Salazzle onto the Celesteela, and a Swords Dance from the Mimikyu. Okay. So to get the Snarl off, We will lower the attack power of that Salazzle. But that Mimikyu instantly becoming quite threatening with that sword stance that it's just kind of thrown up. But we are threatening the Mimikyu with a heavy slam. But again, it is a max speed Mimikyu. I would imagine anyway. It's definitely faster than everything I've got out on the field at the moment. One thing we could do is, I would imagine, out of all the attacks the Mimikyu could kind of throw out onto us at this point, is a ghost type attack. So we could switch in the Snorlax on the Arcanine. And I think I'm going to do that, because then at least we've got the Intimidate to bring in to kind of try and neutralise that sword stance. So we switch out the Arcanine, in comes the Snorlax. Hopefully we can survive a flamethrower from Salazzle on the Celesteela. So we see a Shadow Sneak. After that Snarl, do we survive? Easy. And we're going to get the heavy slam off, which should pick up the KO onto that Mimikyu. Nice. And let's see my opponent's last Pokemon. I wonder if it is that Kommo-o. If it is, Snorlax is in trouble. So, let's see. And it is the Kommo-o. Not ideal. I wonder if it's better to let the Celesteela kind of go down at this point, rather than just keeping it out on the field. The thing is, I've kind of got to... Right, okay. I'm going to switch in my Arcanine for my Celesteela. And I'm going to go for... Facade into the Salazzle, because I need to get rid of that, and then my Tapu can come in and kind of clean up the game. I think Kommo-os are generally special attackers, aren't they? So we see a Flamethrower from the Salazzle into the Arcanine. We are able to take that very nicely. We see a Focus Blast, and it does hit. But it's not enough. It's not enough, so Snorlax survives, proc the Figgy Berry, and we'll get this Facade. I don't think this will be enough though to take down this Salazzle. Nowhere near enough. But I think we've got enough in the tank. All we need to do is get rid of the Salazzle, and then Lele beats that Kommo-o. And if he's relying on Focus Blast to hit the Snorlax, then we're fine, because I'm just going to go for a Snarl, and I'm going to go for another Facade into the Salazzle. Focus Blast has not got the best accuracy at all, so he's going to have to hit 2 pretty much to KO the Snorlax here. Salazzle actually revealing the Protect now. Okay. And another Focus Blast. But because of that shaky accuracy, Snorlax does avoid. We get a Snarl off with our Arcanine, so it's just going to reduce the power of that Focus Blast. But we do need to be careful of a Z move coming out, and the hill does stop. We see the Black Sludge on Salazzle. I'm just going to continue going for Snarls, to be honest, and another Facade into that Salazzle. See Sludge Bomb. This should just proc our berry. Does pick up the poison. So we will be able to get another Snarl off. See, clanging scales come out from the Kommo-o. And its defense does drop. So we'll get the Snorlax. We should be able to kill the Salazzle now with the Facade. And now that's down, yeah. We'll be able to kind of close the game up quite easily. So here I'm just going to go for another Snarl with my Arcanine. I'm going to switch in my Tapu Lele for my Snorlax, and we should be able to kind of close the game out. Hopefully. Hopefully no disconnect. So bring the Lele in, get the Psychic Terrain up. See another Clanging Scales. Doesn't affect the Lele because it is a Dragon type attack. Its defense does drop again. Get another Snorlax. Just continually reducing the power of that Kommo-o. And the poison, ooh, leaves us with 1 HP. Oh no, it doesn't. Tricked by the screen. I thought it was left on 1, but no. So we'll bring in the Celesteela here, and we'll be able to close up with a Moonblast. So I'll just go Heavy Slam, and we'll fire off a Moonblast. We should be outspeeding it. Oh, but we don't. Surprisingly, it's a very fast Kommo-o. I want to check my Tapu Lele now. But we get the Moonblast off, and we do pick up the KO. So, good games to my opponent, and we'll take another win. So that puts us up to 6. We've played 7 games now, so I'm not doing too bad. And what I might do, guys, because like it's like 11:45 now. Yeah, it's like super late. I'm going to play 1 more game tonight, and then I'm going to call it a day. And then we'll pick back up tomorrow. So we'll finish off day 1 games tomorrow, which will probably be the same episode where we'll probably pick up. So it's like crazy time warping for you guys watching. But I'm beat. I'm pretty tired, and I'm not thinking. I'm definitely not on my A game at the minute. But we're not doing too bad after that really terrible disconnect at the start. Let's go League title defense to kind of end the day on. But as I say, we'll probably kind of cut this one and go straight into tomorrow's one. So we do have our next opponent, which will be a final one for me this evening, but not for you guys at home. I'm just totally confused and everything. I'm going to be quiet and just do the team thing right now. So my opponent is running a team of Arcanine, Alolan Muk, Garchomp, Tapu Fini, Alolan Ninetales, and Tapu Koko. So a bit more standard-ish of a team. The Tapu Fini is going to be able to get the terrain up if they do lead with it. We don't have much in a way of kind of stopping the Ninetales getting the Aurora Veil up. Which is going to be a bit of a pain to deal with. I don't really want to bring the Snorlax here because of the Muk and the knockoff, the potential knockoff there. I think I'm going to lead Lele, Arcanine, go the standard 4, and we'll lock in with those and we'll see how we get on. We should have enough to kind of deal with everything with those 4, and what an epic soundtrack for me to end the evening. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm gonna stop. I'm just jabbering on. So me and Cyndaquil, how are we gonna approach this game? We lead off with our Lele and our Arcanine. And my opponent leads off with the Tapu Koko, which again is that shiny Tapu Koko, kind of indicating that it is a timid variant. And the Garchomp. So we do overwrite the electric terrain with the psychic terrain, get an Intimidate off with our Arcanine, which is nice for the Garchomp. Now, what are we going to do? We've got an option here. We can target with our Lele. We can protect. Go for a Will-O-Wisp onto the Garchomp. There's always the risk of a Tectonic Rage onto our Arcanine. But we can pick a target where we want. I'd probably imagine the Tapu Koko will go for a Volt Switch. So I'm going to go for a Moonblast into the Garchomp, and I'm going to switch in my... I'm going to just protect. I need to be very quick. I'm just going to protect my Arcanine. Hopefully we don't see a double into the Lele here. So we see Discharge. So it might be Discharge Earthquake. Doing really good damage, showing a Life Orb. And a Poison Jab. Oh, I think this might pick up the KO. But that Intimidate coming in clutch there. So we do get the Moonblast off. Hopefully this picks up the KO onto the Garchomp. Oh, just survives. And that was a crit, so that's definitely a Assault Vest Garchomp. Okay. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna have to protect my Lele, and I'm gonna switch in my own Garchomp for my Arcanine. So we see opponent's Garchomp switch out, Tapu Fini come onto the field. I'm definitely not going to see a Discharge this turn. I wonder if my opponents just went for a Dazzling Gleam. Discharge. Wow, he's discharging and bringing in Tapu Fini. This man is crazy. Literally crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna switch in my Celesteela. We'll be able to take a Discharge, even a Life Orb one, because the electric terrain isn't up. And I'm just gonna go for an Earthquake. That should pick up the KO onto the Tapu Fini and the Koko. And if anything kind of comes in on the switch, we'll be able to do decent damage as well. So see the Fini protect. So another Discharge, I'm guessing. Oh, but it's a Dazzling Gleam this time. Even better. Way better. Garchomp takes that like a trooper. And we'll be able to pick up the KO onto the Koko with that Earthquake. So, Koko is down. It's going to make Celesteela's job a lot easier now. So I wonder what will come in on my opponent's end. It is the Muk. Okay. I am going to go for a Leech Seed onto the Muk, and I'm going to go for a Poison Jab into the Tapu Fini with my Garchomp. Because I don't want to risk the Earthquake, hang on and get an attack off, and then things kind of go straight south from there. At least with the Poison Jab, we know we're going to pick up the kill. Ta-ta, Fini. And with the Leech Seed, at least we're going to be whittling down the Muk, if it does go for the knockoff into the Celesteela this turn. You see the knockoff, and it is into the Celesteela, so we'll remove the leftovers, so we're kind of just covering our bases there with the Leech Seed. And my opponent's just got his Garchomp left, which is on like the tiniest amount of health. And there's the disconnect. So that is wonderful. So we'll claim that win. We'll claim that win. That is fine. I'll mark it down. So that is 8 games I think we've played now. Yeah, 8 games. So we've had 7 wins out of those 8. And I'm going to say we would have beat the Eevee team. You never know. We're in a good position now when we had our a hiccup with our internet. But I'm going to call it a day now. We'll continue, pick right up again. So this video will kind of end, but it'll pick up straight away with me jabbering on like normal. I'll still have Cyndaquil here, still have some water, but I'll probably have different shit on. My hair will not be as like crazy as it is right now. Guys, I hope whatever you're doing, you're having a great Monday, because this will be out on Monday, I'm thinking, or Tuesday, whichever day it is. I hope you're all doing alright. I'm away on holiday, I'll probably be having a great time, but as always, I'll be missing you guys lots, so take care of yourselves, and we'll pick this up in a minute, and I will see you in the morning, if that makes sense. Alright guys, see you in a minute.